The button is depressed.
Yes, it is. All right, we got some new features to talk about too. All right, on the set.
Nope.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack, and Lily or Tyrion is in my lap today. So we got the murder kitty on
The
today.
Murder Kitty. Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. Murder Kitty. My kitty's down here tearing things up.
In
But
my lap.
welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco Tuesday here inside and outside Shroud Avatar, and we got all sorts of cool stuff to talk about,
Oh, we do.
as well as some radio updates for you folks out there in Radio Land, and some just enhancements, some updates, and some other stuff. So,
We got stuffs.
we got stuffs. That's right. So, I'm going to try this out and see. I know most of you folks tune in via Twitch or hang out in our Discord, which, of course, we invite you all to come on in. So let's go ahead and do Bang Discord. If you want to come join us, or if you just want to hang out and chat with some other fellow Shroudies who are like-minded crazy buffalo, come join the NBNN Discord. We're here, throughout the day, and of course, we may not be in voice, but you can always type messages and chat with everybody else. But speaking of chat, WRFB has got a new chat feature on the radio.
Nice.
So that if you're listening to the radio, you go to WRFB.rocks and click on the chat link. There is a chat link right there where you can sit there and chat with whoever's live, like me right now, and Jack, of course. But Jack would have to go there and click on chat to sign in.
I would have to open it up and sign in.
Yes. And then I decided to go ahead and put the requests back in out there. So if you guys want to listen to something that you're not liking what you're listening to, you can go over here at the top, hit that little search bar feature, and then type in an artist. And if we've got it, you can request it. You can go over there and just hit the
I would like to
button.
request Iron Maiden's Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Let's see, is it in there? Nope, it's not in there. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Nope, not in there.
Okay. Iron Maiden.
I don't think I've got any Maiden in the collection. To tell you the
How
truth,
can you not have the Maiden?
because it's top 100 70s, 80s, 90s, aughts is what most of the actual playlist is, to keep it so that people will actually know what they're listening to for the most part.
Who doesn't
But
know a Maiden?
you'll be surprised. But again, is for a pop station, is pop is what it is, pop. So
Oh,
yes,
and Dead New Day with 300 bits, getting himself a Steam key. Let me go refresh that page,
and then
and
hitting another 200 bits. That's gonna
he's going to
kick
get
off a
himself
game
a
of marbles.
copy of Blue Fire. So let's go ahead and send that Steam key to Dead New Day, and that means that we get a game of marbles and a quote or a deep thought by Jack Handy.
Deep
Uh,
thoughts.
let's see.
Bet you don't even have those loaded, do you?
No,
Nope.
I do not. I do not. Let's see. Let's go to like page 8. Let's see. This is a link from 1992. So, oh man. If you ever fall off the Sears Tower, just go real limp, because maybe you'll look like a dummy and people will try to catch you because, hey, free dummy. Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Yeah,
And that
not.
also means that it's time to blow. Look at how much cat hair. I mean,
Is Dead New Day going to give us a track number, or is he going to tell us to random it today, or is he going to tell us to news it? I don't know.
I don't know. Dead New Day. What track number do you want of Marbles, or do you want us to just Haunted
He wants
House?
the haunted house.
Haunted House. So let's go find the Haunted House. It's way down here. Haunted Hills is track number 54.
54.
Yeah, that is
The
up
Haunted
on
Hills. That's right.
my stream, and I can't believe how much care I pulled off of Tyrion today.
All right. Well,
And of
you
course,
all know what to do.
he was
Exclamation play on both
in
sides.
my lap for like 30 minutes. So exclamation mark play both sides. That's twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/Cynicist, and maybe twitch.tv/NBNN News.
Maybe.
And giveaway on my stream after this map is someone wins. And we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
69 seconds to get in on the action. That's right.
That is
Because
correct.
we love the number 69 around here. That's right.
Exclamation mark, I love free shit. Because only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Jack,
8
show your
people are in right
marbles
now.
game. Show
What
your
if I don't
marbles
want to?
game.
What if I don't want to?
Oh, well, then you don't have to, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
No more tips for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that way, if I don't show it, everybody, when I say that I won, everybody doesn't have to
send you scrolls. That's right.
see. But Thradia didn't want me to show the marbles game. She just wanted me to show her my marbles.
Oh, okay. Yes, there's big difference there. Yes.
Yeah. Small difference.
Yeah, very small.
Yeah. And the murder kitty is back. Left the room for a minute and came right back. So
He says, "Nah, ain't nothing out here. I gotta go harass Daddy."
yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Race time for Taco Tuesday.
Okay, dropping down
And
the.
let's see if the ghost is gonna grab anybody. Ghost
Oh,
grabs
yeah.
dog meat right off the bat.
Oh man, no one's hit the ghost so far, but zombies make an appearance down in the track.
And the ghost grabbed me.
No. Oh,
And the
Selenia
ghost is going
jacked
after
by the
somebody
ghost.
else.
Maynard. Oh, wait. I was jacked by the ghost.
Dog meat ejected.
No.
I was ejected, jacked by the ghost, leaving
I was
Thradia
taken by the ghost.
in the lead.
Maynard currently in the lead. Laz is right behind him. Go, ghost.
And
go,
Thradia gets taken by the ghost.
ghost. And we have made it into the house.
Thradia
with
ejected.
Maynard in the lead.
We got Dead New Day currently in the lead, followed by Synesis, Tina, Selenia, and the Maynard.
Go Laz. So that way
Go me.
I don't have to give anybody scrolls. And everybody can send me their scrolls. So Maynard still has a lead. Laz still in second. Oh, now Thradia is in second. Laz booped back to fourth.
Dead New Day.
Going around.
Still hanging on.
Yeah, Thradia is right up on Maynard. Oh, Tina now in the lead. Oh, now Thradia in the lead. Thradia in the lead. Maynard currently in second. Coming down to the final portions of this house. Final path.
Dead New Day.
Like Thradia is going to take it unless something happens. And Maynard
and Tina comes flying by.
Thradia with the victory.
For the
Congratulations
win.
to Thradia. Okay,
Dead New Day
not on the set today, so
bumped.
Okay.
So Tina gonna get himself some scrolls.
Thradia's a wiener. And I've got cat hair in my mouth.
Yeah, stop licking that pussy, man.
Well, it's just like floating in the air just because I keep petting Tyrion. Okay, you ready for the giveaway?
I'm sure they're ready.
The wiener is Tina. Tina, congratulations. You're going to get the Act of Aggression Blue Fire or Robot Reboot Edition. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check that price on Blue Fire earlier.
Oh.
Oh, man. What was that price on Blue Fire? $19.99 for Blue Fire. Tina.
$19.99.
Act of Aggression, not being a pacifist today. Let's see. Act of Aggression didn't come up with anything. $29.99 for Tina. So $20 and $30.
Very cool.
So $50 in games already for 500 bits.
And remember, new chat feature out on the radio site, wrfb.rocks. Click on the chat button if you want to chat and you don't want to come into Discord, or you don't want to come into Twitch. You can now chat and ask questions through the radio interface, so go check it out. I know there's several of you out there listening, so if you want to get involved, you want to ask questions. But we do have a question from the audience, and thank goodness Mom is not here today.
Are you sure you didn't want to cover the all the tweets out there?
Sure, we can go cover all the 0 tweets that are out there, unless something happens since we went live.
Big fat goose egg of tweets.
That's right, big fat goose egg.
Yes. So Chris should be back in the office.
That's right. You're safe because Mom is not here today. So thankfully, because I was sort of hoping Mom would be here today. But
For someone else saying it and not us.
yes, because somebody else just
Oh man.
don't understand why. So the question posed was, so I don't
No,
understand.
well,
Are,
shouldn't Thradia say it herself? She is here.
well, that's up to Threadia.
I am
So,
here.
yeah.
Would you like to read your comment to the whole? All you have to do is scroll back a little there, and you can read that whole comment.
I said, I don't understand why some things in the crown shop are no trade and some of them are. I bought lights yesterday that are no value, but they're tradable.
What do you mean no value? Please explain that one.
I don't know.
Well,
They're just usually they're tagged no value, no trade. These ones are just tagged no value. Where everything else I've bought from the crown store lately has been no trade.
Ah, okay.
so what set of
So
lights did you purchase yesterday?
Let me look just a sec.
we got some floral stained glass lights that are in the vault, which
Well, I mean,
Ornate elven table lamps.
okay.
let's
Ornate
see.
elven table lamps.
Well, it's just oh, it would be lamp because I guess I have to
Well,
do lamp instead
you
of
can do a
light.
search on for elven.
Well, I had lights, so
Yeah.
light was ornate elven table lamps, and those, yes, are tradable.
Yes, are tradable, and they should actually have a value of 100 gold pieces each.
Don't know about that. Did I actually
Well, the stack value of 300.
Yeah,
right? But that's Kodo. That's Kodo.
in my inventory it says there's 0 value, which
Okay.
I don't really care, but
Yeah. But if you do a cursory search for just light, Jack, Light, just
Yeah.
so
Well, I
we
mean,
can.
you can always just go to home decorations, expand that, and go to lighting, and then see like things like the chandeliers. Some of them are heritage, and others are not.
Right.
It's like, where's the consistency?
It's a mismatch, mishmash, whatever you want to call it. You know, the Gothic Great Hall long chain fancy iron chandelier. Some are, some aren't, and the question, of course, is why? Why?
Yeah. It's like, why are you inconsistent in your tags? And why are these items no trade?
Yes, even better. Why do we have no trade items whatsoever? So let's get into it because the question is why are some items no trade while others are tradable? And for that, we have to actually start. I would start with the vault. And of course, there's a long, storied explanation behind all this. Of course, there was decisions made by a certain somebody who shall remain unnamed, not Chris, who decided that he didn't like RMT going on. Well, Chris, RMT is
Chris,
alive and well out at shroudmarketplace.com, the place to go buy or sell anything and everything
it,
Shrouded Avatar related. Mostly
it,
these days,
yeah,
because you made it no trade, they're just selling all the other stuff that's tradable, like wood, like ore, like gold, like crowns, like other deco that's still available out there, like pledge rewards and all that good stuff, all still available on the secondary market, stuff that you know, that is tradable. Okay. So people are going to do it just because you decided to make some things no trade. Either you got to go one way or you got to go the other way. You can't be
yeah,
halfway here and halfway there, first off. So the
and
item behind,
I
go
don't
ahead,
know how many times I've said this, uh, but it's like someone doesn't understand their own business model of selling
pixel
digital
crack.
assets.
The
Yeah,
pixel crack. That's right. because once I
And
have an item and it's always going to be there, I may or may not buy that item because I know I can always get it. But if I don't know I'm ever going to ever be able to get my hands on it again, I'm going to buy a couple of them just to have them because I may want one for another piece of property. I may want one for resale. Yes, resale. I'll say it. I'm a secondary market seller. I also sell gold. I also sell resources. I also sell all sorts of other things, including wedding services
hey,
at Weddings and More by
I
Laz.
sold
That's
most of
right.
my Kodos on shroudmarketplace.com when
Yeah,
I had a
speaking
bunch.
of Kodos, real quick, Kodo market's getting really tight out there. Tina and
Oh
I were
yeah.
having a little discussion about that yesterday, but I don't want to derail this train to a Kodo discussion right now. So the original thought was we were going to put in the vault, and the vault items were supposed to be previously released items that were priced higher than the original,
Yes.
just to make it a little bit more hurtful, and so they can increase some income while putting some of these items out. And then the idea behind the heritage items was to take some of the less less
Uh,
desirable items and cut the price on them so that these less desirable items would be no trade but still
cheap.
obtainable by people cheaper than
Yeah.
what they would have been originally. Okay, so the idea behind, and I'm looking at the vault, this broom decoration pet, which is supposed to be a higher price than the original because the original was only $5 and part of a bundle, is $12 by itself, but it's a heritage item, which it shouldn't be. Okay,
Yeah.
anything in the vault, period, should not be
Well,
heritage by default because
well,
of
the other thing is like when you're told that the only opportunity you have to get this item is to contribute during this telethon or we are or a stretch goal, and as soon as both of those are dead, those items should be permanently gone. um,
yes, which we have
should be
examples of
permanently gone.
right here. The
But
Virtue Flame armor set for 15
yes,
bucks was a Peloton
a
item
telethon item.
that should never have been
The
re-released.
admiral outfit as well as the riding outfit were
That's
from
right.
stretch goals that never made it.
Now, if
Then
you want
you
to re-release the stretch goals, I could understand that.
yes.
I could understand that.
But even then, it's like you know
We're in
what?
trouble now.
Go color. Yeah. Go color the assets and make them slightly different.
Uh-oh, Mom's here. Daddy,
Hi,
you're in
mom.
trouble.
It's all Theradia's fault today.
I just got here and the horse is already dead, buried, and ghost form.
Hey.
Sorry.
Blame it on Theradia today.
But I like Radia. I just blame you.
We'll blame it on Laz then.
Yay!
Blame it on Laz. Hey, and Tyrion left me, and now I have a lily in front of me.
Play musical kitties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the idea behind the having heritage items was to be able to devalue items as well as make them accessible. One of the
Yeah.
items that I can point to, I don't know if it's still out there. Let's see. Let's see if the pavilion is out there.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, the here we go. The Pavilion Village Home, which was let's see, what was it originally worth? /SodaWiki.
Yeah.
Let's see. Waiting for it to load. Large fancy. Small fancy.
Dun, 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 dun. Man, that's not coming up as the pavilion home.
Yeah, is I got to
Community.
do another search. Shogun Crafting Pavilion. Maybe we should try Crafting Pavilion. No?
No.
How about Pavilion Home?
Nope.
Oh, you know why? I bet you it's the single L in SodaWiki. Is that what it is? No. Yeah, Village Pavilion. There it is. The Village Pavilion. Here we go. Let's get on over here.
Originally,
$80. Okay, originally $80. So the idea behind the heritage item was to make it cheaper, but making it $20 when you were originally selling them, and they were selling them for $80. Don't get me
well,
wrong.
no,
People
well,
were
after
buying
they
them for
were expired, they were selling for $150.
$150 on the secondary market. But again, you could have just put these right back in the store at $80, even at $70, and people would still be buying them up at that price. But no, we wanted to make them non-tradable and cut our income flow by about 3 times, 4 times. Yeah, by 4 times. You know, we're just going to take $20 instead of $80 because we can afford to lose $60 on a sale just
for
because,
one,
you know.
When you expire items, they should never come back.
Yes.
And you should,
And
because
so did I. So did I. And I bought it while it was on sale.
if you're looking at some of these items, they were expired out of the store, like the rustic 2-story, as the all of those,
Actually,
because
you'll notice that it says sold out right there. Sold out, which means it was a limited run of these items. Okay, it was a limited run. There were X amount available. That's what sold out, not expired, but sold out. There's a difference.
for
When it was
what?
sold out, the Pavilion Home.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, when they had the sold
Yeah.
out, that was it. There was a limited number available. If you got them, you got them. If you didn't get them, you didn't get them. Okay, first off. Second off, yes, I actually bought one because I sold all my previous ones at $150 on the secondary market because I really didn't have much use for them after the new nuance was gone, you know. But then I saw it and it was on sale for $17.50, so I said, you know what, just for giggles and grins, I'm going to put one out in my POT. Yes, mine were free also that I got with my towns. You probably got yours with your town, correct, Mom?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I got some. I had bought 3 towns, so I got a choice of a bunch of additional houses for buying my towns, as well as yeah. Then they were $80 in the store. So you know, and people were pissed when they decided to give them away with towns after they were sold out in the store, which was another
Hey,
big. Yeah.
what about like the commission-free vendor, which was a pledge reward,
Yes. Which you
and
can
then they
now
started
buy.
selling them on in game.
And the commission-free vendors, let's go over here to
Yeah.
commission-free. Currently $19. Commission-free vendors were selling between $100 and $120 on the secondary market, which meant that they could have gotten a lot more than the $19 that they're asking for. And of course, a commission-free vendor, freely tradable. Imagine that, freely tradable in the store. Again,
Yep.
just so the idea was that they were supposed to be able to make heritage items, items that were previously accessible, cheaper, as you can see. And again, I don't know why you would take an $80 store item and put it out there for $20
Yeah.
non-tradable, because again, uh,
And
you know,
and
if I get tired of it,
Dwip is
go ahead.
also making the observation that the flash sale also has a macro effect of making everything worth less overall as well.
Yes,
Because
is.
what is still enabled? Flash sales.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even looked at that. Is that still the new norm? Let's go look at that.
Yes.
on sale every 2 hours. Every 2 hour sale still happening because somebody doesn't know how to turn off his own sales. I don't know. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
Because Algarian wasn't there to turn off the sales, is what it was, most likely. But every 2 hours, there is a new sale, and there was no announcement that this was going to become the new normal. But if you need some pure black dye, that's on sale
it's
here
the
for the
same
next.
thing as the double XP being on for extra days. The same thing as like it's one where it's like there's no point to most of it, and yeah, so Dwip is talking about if pavilions are selling for 150 and you drop them to 20, then all houses are worth less, not just the village pavilion.
Absolutely. And again,
Yeah.
he ticked off a lot of the people who were making hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of purchases every single month, and they just stopped buying because they were fed up with it. I mean, and again, this was across the board. This wasn't just people like Jack and myself who decided to stop.
Is that Chris talks about like how during the game development, Shroud wasn't profitable during the development. Okay. The problem is that is prior to release. So the only thing that you really should be focusing on is the decisions, the business decisions that are made post release in 2018. So post March 2018, where 6 months after you release the game, instead of charging a $45 entry fee into getting to play the game and all of episode 1, you then turn around and you make the decision to go free to play. Why?
45 bucks, 45 bucks, 45 bucks.
6 months after release. So you have and then from there it's
Maynard, I remember when they raised 100K, 150K, 200K per month per telethon. Yes, they were hitting those numbers. 80K was a low month. And again, that was just from $5 donations, from people. $5 from all the players was gaining them over 100,000 a month. Problem is, back then their burn rate was over 200,000 a month on average, and we know this. Ding ding, bottle time. Mom says it is bottle time. That is right. So let's go ahead and stop what we're doing here.
Thanks for that reminder there, Mom.
Because Mom wants a chance to win her bottles.
Draw entrance and Dwip getting the streamer bundle on my side. So let's go ahead and send that over to Axe.
Econ Das is our winner.
Axe is the wiener on my side. Congratulations. Okay, let's archive that one. Create giveaway, scroll down, create, click that announce button, and boom, that's there. But
Econdas not on set today.
Yeah. But what we really have to do is look at, okay, what were you doing as an organization to turn a profit after release? Okay.
You were doing everything you could to cut income because
when every decision is made for a cheap buck, which is what the vault items as well as the heritage items wasn't about long-term planning.
His own words, he said, the idea to cut the prices was to sell more so that he would get increased revenue. But if you sell more at less, comparing to selling fewer at a higher price, there's
I'm sorry to say, but like when you're dealing with like microtransactions, they really need to be $2 to $5. But that's one where it's like, you know what? I know people would buy a metric crap ton of them if they were actually rares. So just like GTA releasing a brand new car once a week,
Once
you
a
have
week.
to you have to have a life cycle. These things are only available, they are special. Then you get people to sit there and buy.
Well, see, therein lies the rub. There's a chance to
Yeah,
win that new car for free
yeah,
every week. Okay. But that car may become available on the store for, say, 2 million game gold later on, or, it might even be
yeah,
there during the time you get a chance. So you get a chance to win it for free, but which I pretty much win them every week for free. But, if not, you still have a chance to buy it. And the prices are astronomical. They don't give away anything in GTA. They
yeah,
they charge, and of course, if you don't know how to make gold, you got to go out and buy a shark card, which is the equivalent of Kodos in game. Pay
yeah,
cash to Grand Theft Auto, which if they were smart, they would have maybe acquired ShroudMarketplace.com and took a cut of all the secondary store sales.
yeah,
What would we know about anything like that? But instead, somebody else we know gets that cut of the money, and it's a beautiful freaking thing. That's all I got to say.
yeah. But it is one where it, the frustrating part is that every single decision is, hey, you know what? I'm going to shoot my ability to make money in the leg.
Yeah, let's go
And
back to let's do lights because lights. So
yeah,
yeah, just look at the mismatch of what lights are heritage, what lights aren't heritage.
yeah.
Why are some lights heritage and some lights aren't heritage? It just doesn't make sense. And even more so, I want to go to homes. So let's do homes. Uh,
Yeah, it's like majority of the lights are not even heritage items.
yeah.
Majority of them are.
Whereas the majority of now homes that come out are heritage, but you'll notice here that there it's about equal. Half are, half aren't, and
Hey,
you know
I,
what? Why would I? Why would you want to do this? I mean, you know, I just don't understand. I just don't get it. You know, half are, half aren't. And, some good ones are tradable, some good ones aren't tradable. Some sucky ones are tradable, some sucky ones aren't tradable. And the idea behind which ones are, which ones aren't, there is no rhyme or reason as to, why half of
hey,
them are, half of them aren't. I'll give you,
it,
here's a
it
good one. Obsidian Tower Townhome,
no,
or,
oh, the fact that we used to sell those
for 100
for
bucks.
200 plus.
Well, depending, the village
Yeah,
size was selling for 100. If you went to the town
yeah.
size, they were selling higher. But the village size, which is
100
funny, the
175,
the
180.
the,
Yeah.
the water versions are tradable. The non-water versions are not tradable. Why? You know,
Yeah.
why are airships back in the store? And airships,
It
used to be three
especially
hundred
the
and fifty
Cloud
dollars on
Imperium
sale.
one,
Yeah,
like the Cloud
for
Imperium one, which was a limited edition item that was
a
tied
promo.
directly to Star Citizen.
Yes, yeah. I just don't get it. So again,
Um,
Tradia, your guess is as good as ours, and of course there is no rhyme or reason. Our opinion is you cut off your nose to spite your face, and you killed your income stream when you could still be selling these village pavilions for even 60 bucks, not 20
well,
bucks, but if you
so
want to make them a little cheaper, knock 20
so
bucks off. Don't knock
that
60 bucks off. You
lads,
know,
that is, if you really plan on making the transactions micro and say, hey, if you want to buy a house, you're paying 10 bucks, 20 bucks, uh 30, 40, 50, 50 for say a castle size. that means that you need to redo all of it and make them basic. A little bit.
Yeah, let's take
Oh,
another quick look at houses
yeah.
real quick. Let's go to homes.
In,
What is the
instead of,
pricing between, we go from 1,000 kodos for an Adobe home
yeah,
all the way up to $100 for airship homes. I don't
yeah.
think there's,
It,
I think some of the
and
ships.
the fun part is even just like start looking at the row homes,
Yeah,
like
the castle,
the blue tiled
where is that? What,
were
road,
so
town?
row row.
Yeah.
Those
$10,
were like the
$15.
very first homes expire, or some of the very first homes that were expired out of the shop. Okay.
Right.
Then from there, you end up with like the okay, we're going to make the greenhouses and the storefronts, things like that. That came much later, as well as the prison home. But when you start looking at
I've got a
like
prison home.
you do, does it?
Yeah, well, when it came
What's in
out,
the
I bought
basement?
it.
What's in
Is
the basement?
I don't know if that one's got a basement.
Oh, okay, but
It just serves as a jail out in Snug Harbor for,
yeah,
story
um,
purposes. Yeah.
yeah, but it is one where it's like some things are like not tradable, others are, and there's no consistency whatsoever.
Now, let's
Like
jump
almost
out to
all of
Castle
them.
Homes.
Oh yeah,
Castle
yeah,
Homes,
all
yeah,
two of them.
upwards of $250
Yeah,
per home. So we're running from $10 to 250 for a castle. If we go to Keep, we got $150 homes. Go to City, then you've got anywhere from $20 for city homes up to $80 for city
yeah,
homes. Again, we're all over the place when it comes to pricing. Same thing with townhomes. Townhomes, anything
50 bucks.
from $50. Well, you
Or
got
actually
25
$25.
bucks
20
to
20
50
bucks.
bucks. You know,
20
oh,
bucks. Yeah.
15 bucks for the antique
Yeah.
shop, the Dark Star one. Yeah, 15 bucks for that one down at the bottom. And
Yeah.
again, that's a heritage item, so it's supposedly cheaper because it's heritage, whereas the Obsidian
But
Town water home is still $60 in the store,
or the
and that's
Obsidian
the water one
Tower townhome, which is heritage,
for
and that's
45 bucks. Yes,
45 bucks.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like, but most of that artwork should be completely retired and completely removed. Reissue, like redo some of that artwork, retire a bunch of assets, bring in assets that are currently in the game that are not available for players, start selling those, put a shelf life on them, and retire them, and just keep on doing that. Hire new artists, and then turn around and just keep on doing a churn of bringing in new art assets and retiring old art assets.
So Tina says if they put up their own RMT shop integrated with the game, Shroud Marketplace would shut down immediately, and they would get a cut of everything. Not quite true.
Well,
Depends
it depends
depends
on
on what the
how
cut.
yeah.
Yeah, the cut is. Second off, and people wouldn't be pissed about the whole repackaging fee, as there is actually a value add because the add is you don't have to worry about getting ripped off.
Yeah,
Well, I'll let you feel what you were gonna say.
that's one based off of the service fee that's done, the ability to integrate within the game, because everything does have a unique identifier in the game, and the automatic transfer of goods based off of payment. Out of several thousand sales on Shroud Marketplace, there's been zero chargebacks.
Zero.
Chargebacks.
Zero.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's been several refunds where someone had an item listed for sale, then no
Was
longer
out of stock.
available. Yeah.
Yes.
But zero chargebacks, so zero reported cases of fraud.
But Chris has also mentioned the fact that he's going to start making giftable heritage items, and
Yeah.
I'm curious, is he going to change the price on these giftable heritage items, or is he going to charge more to gift them? Because, repackaging it, and again, that's where my major kerfuffle is with all this. If I buy it
Yeah.
from you, whether it's virtual or whether it's physical, like a controller, like my phone, my two examples, or even like my $1.25 water pistol, I own it. Whether it's virtual or physical, I own it. So if I want to resell it to somebody, I don't have to pay the manufacturer 20%, 20%, not even. What does Shroud Marketplace take for a free account? 10% sales fee to sell something, and I
Yeah.
mean, so that's even cheaper to resell on Shroud Marketplace because it only costs you 10% of what you're selling at compared to 20% of the actual price of the item. So if we go back here, let's look at the Crown Shop one more time. Let's go to those homes. I didn't notice whether those were untradeable or not. No, the
Well,
castle and keep. Yeah, castle and keep are
majority of the
tradable.
homes
Yeah,
are marked as heritage.
yeah.
But it's very inconsistent what's heritage and what's not. Very inconsistent.
Red Dragon, that's a different story. When you buy digitally that way, of course, you can share with family members if you didn't know that, and allow them access to your game library. But when you buy a physical copy, and I put all the couple games that I still had left over in boxes outside. Yes, when you have the physical version of the box, Now again, there's a difference in games, and again, I'll throw Grand Theft Auto in. Grand Theft Auto, nothing is tradable amongst players. Period. Nothing. The only thing that players can get is gold that you have on your person. If you get killed and you have gold or money, whatever it is, cash on your person, you can get looted for that cash. Okay. Um, and you can bank your cash, which you don't get to see physical cash, just like this game. You can have it in your on your person, but it's not a physical item. But the games that I've played are either everything is all no trade and only bound to your account, or you can trade items and everything is touchable, accessible in the world. Um, there's never been before this scenario. Well, you can trade this, but you can't trade that, and we're going to decide that this is untradeable, but this one is tradable. These ships are tradable, but these ships aren't. These homes are tradable, but these homes aren't. Makes no sense. Um, Plenia says Blizzard has a RMT auction house. Yeah, okay. And I've been asking for
Had.
had. Oh, had. Yes, had. Sorry about that.
It was shut down within a year because it kind of got
No,
crazy.
Red Dragon, what I'm saying is I've got several boxes with a physical game disc from Shroud Avatar, and I can sell that fucking physical game disc, is what I'm telling you. Okay? I can sell that disc to other people, but when you buy a virtual copy, yes, depending on how you buy your virtual copy, whether it's transferable or not, again, different set of aesthetics we're talking about. So I actually have 5 physical copies of Shrouded Avatar. If I want to, I can sell those physical copies to somebody else. Okay, so I'm just gonna crush those hopes and dreams right there, because I have physical copies. No, I'm saying, well, yeah, you may put it that way, Red Dragon. So you're saying that Shrouded Avatar is a unique experience.
No.
Yeah, very, very unique.
Well,
What we're saying is,
very
we,
unique in the sense that it's so inconsistent. And Shroud is the only game that the players have not gone absolutely apeshit bananas when an expired item was re-released.
Yeah.
You remember when a certain
I
76
can
game
burn you a couple copies that are
Yeah.
totally deletable if you would like it that way.
You remember when that 76 game, I forget the first part of it, released a skin of something that was for early backers, and they, within like a day, they stopped that sale, removed it, redid the skin, and then brought it back
Is that
as a
Fallout
completely new skin.
76?
Yeah, Fallout 76.
Yeah, Fallout 76.
Yeah, and that's one where it's like, that is an organization that owned up to their fuck up. But Shroud, things that we say are only available at this one time, it's like, why the fuck are they not everybody up in arms about this? Because some people are like, hey, you know what? I missed it. I kind of want it, and I don't want to buy it from another player. Well, you always have that option for in-game gold to buy it off another player. You don't have to pay cash for everything.
That's right. Same thing with crowns.
Exactly. And so it's
yeah,
one
Fallout
where it's
had some potential there, Selenia. I agree with you. I got it when it came out. I played it for a while, and then it really just it disappointed. It really did. Although Fallout, the game in VR, is a little bit different. Is that the one I got in VR? Hold on, let me see. Which is the VR version? Fallout 4 in VR is quite the interesting experience. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But anyway, moving right along. I was gonna say something else on this topic, but
you were gonna say what?
Oh, well, yeah. As Econda says, they need to hire a bunch of cheap artists or college student interns. Yeah, that was something that Portalarium did early. One of them was Sorceress Steve Estevan, who is now working with the Department of Defense selling VR software to the fucking Department of Defense. And his first job out of college was an artist and level designer for Shroud of the Avatar. And he was working really cheap. Yeah, the problem is,
absolutely.
Once these guys get that experience, they go on to do some really great stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Auction houses. I've been clamoring to put an auction house in game for the longest time, whether it was RMT or not, which was not what I was asking for, just a plain old auction house to take items that. Why am I not hearing him play?
I don't know.
Probably because the game music is just. Nerfed.
Inconsistent.
Yeah.
Sometimes it plays, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Right now it's playing. Or I hear it in the background very quietly.
Yeah, no, my audio is nerfed.
Yeah, but it's look at the number of people that stopped buying goods or canceled subscriptions, and look at all of that lost revenue. And you have to like be always analyzing your revenue stream and making your business decisions off of that. And I'm willing to bet if they actually looked at it, they'd realize, you know what? We lost over $100,000 a month to pay our employees by making these decisions. But we made $15K by releasing these items.
Yeah, it's just one of them unexplained mysteries of the universe. Now, another one I wanted to point out was the one for what the heck is that game that became all the rage a couple years ago? Still a pretty rager. Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite came out with the Carlton dance emote
Yes.
at $1 a pop and sold millions for $1. Millions for $1. Of course, they were sued over that for copyright infringement because Carlton, the actor who owns Carlton, actually has a patent on that dance or a likeness infringement, but they had to actually pull it. But just goes to show you what can be done for just a single dollar and a single emote or a single dance can generate millions of dollars from one single dollar item that people are willing to buy because it's cool. And, it's just one
Yeah.
of them things. You can make $1 million by putting a dance emote in a game. I mean, that just wobbles the mind. I'm sorry. But it's just one of them things that if you did it and did it good, you can make the money. And again, I've got no problem spending $50 on a house. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I paid 350 for my airship. You paid 350 plus for your airship. Hot air balloons. Let's see, is hot air balloons still in the game? Are those
Yes, they are.
what are those
The
worth
the
now?
the
No, hot tub.
but yeah, it's
I mean, hot air balloons were selling for $100 a pop. In the store. They were $100
yeah.
bucks. I bought like 5 of them. I know you bought a whole bunch of them. You know, or my other favorite. Let's go to homes again, because this one killed me, and this one made me swear that I would never do it again. Inns for your towns. When they first released inns, they were $100 a pop. And I went out and I spent $400 on the first inns that came out. And within a week, they dropped the price to $80. And they knew they were going to do it, but we paid $100 for those of us who had to be the first responders. And again, I felt like I got burned.
And then now they're 40.
And now they're $40. That's right. Now they're $40.
Until you find a sale, then they're even less.
And that makes me feel like I get burned even more because my $100 ins aren't worth the value. That's like when you get into a land bubble and you buy a house and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
the bubble bursts and then you're underwater. Same thing when you buy a car, and shit happens. But for me, what it was that a week after I bought them, they dropped them $20 right off the bat, and it was something they knew they were going to do, and then refund me the $20 or give me $20 credit if you knew you were going to do that. Um, you know, just and it puts a bad flavor in one's mouth when things like that happen. And again, now that they're $40, right after that, I vowed I was never spending $100 on a house again, or I was never buying anything when it was released again, because more likely than not, they were going to cut the price eventually, and I can get it cheaper at a later date, which also caused me personally, I'm not talking about anybody else, to stop buying things automatically when they came out because you couldn't trust whether they were going to stay like that in the store. And that causes not just people like just myself, but it causes people to just go, well, I can't buy this because I don't know if the price is going to drop. I don't know if the price is going to remain stable. You know, um, yeah, you know. And what is this here? Rotate college students in for 1 year internships. Absolutely. Have them reskin art, apply dye slots, maybe some new art. Absolutely, Candace. Then Damon touches stuff up and helps them improve. Absolutely. Um, I hear some stuff through the grapevine and things that are going on down at the studio. I can't say it at the offices anymore because there are no real offices, but from what I hear, all I can see, and I just got to shake my head and face palm when I think about it. And again, these are things I hear. I can't elaborate because I don't know if they're actually going to come to fruition or not. But if they do, all I got to say is hang on to your seat, folks, because it's just going to get crazier. That's all I'm going to say with that. But meanwhile, it is that time for us to, yeah, Maynard, you know, again, we've stopped, you know, completely. I have a $9 a month subscription one. And again, it used to be that we would, you know, Jack and I would buy and pledge money on each of our 10 plus accounts every month, which would account for 50, 60 plus bucks from each of us. Now you get $9 from one of us. So, I mean, right there is a major loss in revenue. Nom, 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 nom. Doritos, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Just on that one little thing, not including the hundreds that we would spend on other items that came out and other stuff. You know, that was, you know, new on sale and what have you. But I do want to do real quick because it's been a while since we run through the sponsors. Of course, you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out their newest town, is the Quell Marketplace, where each little independent village area is dedicated to its own crafting experience. WRFB Radio Free Britannia has got some new updated look and additions, including chat and requests. So go on out there and check it out. Shroudmusic.com. Nothing new out there, just some ABC files for you folks who want to add to your collections. And of course, the shroudmarketplace.com, the place to go buy or sell anything, and I mean anything and everything Shrouded Avatar related, including services, including crowns, which crowns have been out of stock because people have eaten up crowns, and maybe we'll talk
Hey,
about that more tomorrow. But it's
sell
time
them.
for us to wrap things up and do some giveaways. So let's go ahead and close out that
Dead
streamer
Giveaway won
bundle.
my streamer bundle, and Gorix won my game key. Gorix got a copy of Grim
Econdis
Legends 3.
with the win again. Congratulations, Econdis. And our game key giveaway, we're going to close that out and pick ourselves a winner.
$19.99.
And
Congratulations.
Zitiri, congratulations, Zitiri. You're going to get a copy of, we're going to give you a copy of the Sexy Brutale. We're at $19.99 going out to
And it is
Zitari.
time for us to get out of here.
That's
Thank you
right.
for watching today.
We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.